Yeah, I mean, it is a separate... I could have done 13B, I guess, but given that it's an HD remaster, I have seen glimpses of this because, like I said, Elegy played it last month, so I feel like it's different enough to warrant its own entry. Let me up the volume a little bit. Actually, I have no idea what this is going to be like once we get into the game. So, this game supports multiplayer, but I believe it's local only. And there's a redeem code thing at the bottom, which I believe is what you use to unlock more characters. So, if I recall correctly, each character has like a specific ability or trait in this version of the game. And you start with just the main Chex dude, and like you can see that there's silhouettes of all these other characters. So when Elegy played, he reached out to the developers on, or he reached out to Chex Mix on Twitter actually, and got them to send him the code for the breadstick guy specifically. And actually, I might as well tweet about this, given that I am switching games. Alright. Let's see what we've got in the way of options first. Now, one thing that I'm realizing is I don't recall offhand... Wait, I do know what engine this is based on. One of the intro branding screens was Unreal Engine. I don't know what version specifically. I was kind of like still trying to capture the window when that showed up. Alright, so we've got voice volume. It doesn't give us a preview when we mess with that. Window. Okay, it defaults to borderless window, so that's cool. Anti-alias, let's just pump that up. Controls, look sensitivity. I'm just gonna assume I want... Wait. There's very specific increments on this. I'm gonna assume I want that up a few notches. We do not want invert. Alright, so that's the extent of the options that we have available to us. Okay, so here you go. Fred, apparently... Fred is apparently your main Chex protagonist. And then you've got Wheatney, which is the... Actually, what is Wheatney? You've got Dr. Orion, which is the rye chip. You've got Shane, which is the breadstick. Wheatney is presumably the other chip. You've got Sodium Chloride 96. And you've got Pretzel, which is the pretzel piece. What the heck is that? Oh, that's right. Those are those ring pieces. It's been a while since I've had Chex Mix. I used to have it all the time in college. I just never... I'm not a heavy snacker. I get, like, just pretzels, and that's usually it, really. I could stand to get Chex Mix again. There's multiple varieties, and I've never tried the other ones, and I probably should. But, you know, not exactly going out of my way for snack runs at the moment, given the state of affairs in the US and the world right now. And I just mean the pandemic. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead with Fred to start out with. Okay, so... Yeah, we've got the same level names: Landing Zone, Storage Facility, Laboratory, Arboretum, and Caverns of Bezoik. So, it actually shows you the number of secrets right here. I'm trying to remember, was Caverns of Bezoik had 4, didn't it? In the original? I think so. So, they must have changed up the secrets a little bit. There's 4 secrets in the first level, and there were only 2 in the original. So, yeah, this is going to be quite a bit different, it looks like. So, let me start the old timer. And we'll get into this. Oh, but first we have to watch the opening. This is going to bloat the timer stats a little bit.
Last week, a volcano exploded on planet Bazoik, launching particles of rock into space. One of these asteroids was captured and brought to our lands for testing.
We were investigating these globules as proof of snack life on other planets when we discovered that they actually contain eggs to an evil snack-eating creature from another dimension. When the eggs are exposed to nutritional substances, they hatch into what we call flamoids.
General
2
Mills
days
just
ago,
lost
we
his
lost
shit.
contact with the people on Bazoik, including 5 members of the Chex Mix Squadron. We can only assume the flamoids have taken over.
To make matters worse, we have found that conventional weapons seem to have no effect on these flamoids. However, by recalibrating the phase frequency of our Zorchers, we can send the flamoids back to their own dimension.
We need a volunteer to fly to the caverns of Bazoik and attempt to rescue the missing units there.
That's ridiculous. What soldier'd be fool enough to enter a cavern full of unstoppable flamoids from another dimension?
I'm from Chex Mix Squadron, and I volunteer. Setting coordinates for adventure.
There you go. I am going to have to tune the volume a little bit. So yeah, pretty faithful to the original opening cutscene.
Fred Chexter has arrived.
Oh yeah, come to think of it, there were no keyboard config options, were there? It was just, like, it is what it is. Alright, let me bump that down 1 notch, and, we'll see if that's good enough. Whoa, wait, what? Why did my mouse sensitivity just... I feel like it wasn't this sensitive a minute ago, but okay. Yeah, I might actually have to dial that down. That's too far down. Alright, we'll deal with that. Alright, so first of all, hope you don't mind the claustrophobic, HUD. Everything's on the top, not the bottom, so this is very much not Doom anymore. But yeah, the opening is no longer full, you know, full CG animated. But, the one thing that's interesting is I think that the General Puffer or whatever, I think he said his line... In the original, he said the line before the Doctor talked about recalibrating the Zorcher device to send them to their home dimension. The other interesting difference is, in the original, that Zorcher sent everything back. It sent the Flamoid and the thing that it was in. But in this cutscene, the capsule was remained intact in its current location. So I thought that was kind of hilarious. Alright, let's actually get into this. Those sound effects are a little loud. Do we still have the spoon? We still have... Oh my god, that is the most limp-wristed spoon. You're not even trying, dude. And it doesn't Zorch anymore. Does mouse wheel work too? Yeah, it does. Your weapon switch takes so long, too. Alright, so we've got a door there. We have a map. I don't know if we have a map in this. That could be problematic if they took away the map. Alright, so this opening area already looks a little bit different because... Unless this takes the place of that other door that existed. That is not my open button. What is my open button? What are my keyboard controls? Because apparently space is jump. You didn't have a jump in the original game. Oh, that's your Zorch sound effect is still the same. Also, the bob is so lazily implemented. Like, even when you're strafing left and right, you're still bobbing up and down. It's just... I don't know. The bobbing is the worst part. Can I go back in my ship and just leave? Well, I guess if I were gonna leave, I would have to know how to use things. And I don't know how to use things yet. Seriously, what button... What button uses things? I'm gonna have to look up the damn controls somewhere at this rate. Wait, what? Why does Z move forward? I don't know, but Z moves forward. That's your weapon switch. Yeah, I tried F. E and F were the first things I tried. What the heck? Alright, we're gonna look up the damn controls. Frequently asked questions. Why is the game relaunching with Chex Mix? While the game originally launched with a single hero Chex cereal piece, that piece is now being joined by the Chex Mix Squadron, a band of 5 new and playable characters based on a variety of Chex Mix pieces. Together, the new heroic team is the perfect mix to save the universe. Let me stop the timer while I'm figuring this out. Partnered with both Flight School Studios and the original game creators, who they don't name. The volunteer developers created the original game and updated it for 23 plus years, including the release of Chex Quest 2 in '97 and Chex Quest 3 in 2008, before it was passed off to Flight School Studios to add new characters, build out multiplayer mode, and build cinematics. Okay. This doesn't even answer my question. It doesn't have the controls listed. I'm gonna feel really dumb when I find out what the controls actually are. I'm probably better off looking on the Steam discussions page. Let me try that. Community Hub. Customize controls. I mean, yeah, but I just want to know what the controls are. There a guide that lists the controls. Rebinding keyboard controls with auto hotkey. That's hilarious. How to fix the game of the year. Higher frame rate limit. Interesting. Alright, you've got my attention, because I'm wondering what... Oh, no. The default is 60, so that's fine. Alright, let me see what this says about controls. Default controls. E is supposedly interact or use. What? That was the first thing I tried. It didn't seem like it worked. I guess I'll try harder. I don't know. E doesn't work for that. Okay. Is there no auto-fire in this? So E does work, it's just that the other things that I was assuming were doors, because they literally were in the original. Wait, does that work? No. Yes? How specifically do you have to point at that thing? That is really sketchy.
I didn't think it was possible, but I feel stronger.
I'm gonna have to remind myself, I think when Elegy played this, he might have played it with a gamepad, which probably would have made the issues with the controls a lot less noticeable. Okay, so that's slimed over, so we can't get in there. Meanwhile, that looks interesting. Anything I can do in here?
Should be safe here.
Like, you're surprised at how dark the shadows are. Huh. And what's weird is your own... Okay, your own... You're somewhat affected by the shadows. I was trying to figure that out. You're just constantly under shadow for some reason, even though right here, you should be totally in broad light. For some reason, you're still... Your weapon is still dark there. It's kind of weird. Alright, I guess we're going in here. Why is this running at such a low frame rate? Okay, so that opened down here. Unless, I don't know if that's like forced down to a low frame rate for the cutscene or something. That's kind of weird though.
Nailing it.
Oh, you can actually fire that pretty fast. You just have to actually press the button every single time. Oh.
And hide from Fred Chexton.
This entire area is completely different. I mean, this doesn't exist in the original. Alright, so this leads somewhere else. But I still want to see... Oh, hang on a second. I'm trying to figure out whether shift runs, because, like, I feel like I was suddenly going faster there. But now I don't feel like I'm going faster. Why is that messing with my head? Why does it feel like I'm going faster in one direction than another? Alright, well, oh, hey, there's a... What's that thing up there? Is that meaningful, or is it just a... I guess it's just a... decal on top of the thing? No there wasn't, come to think of it. I didn't see any difficulty selection. Which, I mean, given the original, and how easy it was even on Ultraviolence equivalent, guess you might as well just make one difficulty. Those sound effects are disproportionately loud, for some reason. Like, the doors are super loud, and so is the health pickup sound, or the item pickup. But, like, the shooting sounds and the enemy sounds are quiet in comparison, so I can't really balance this terribly well.
Now that's a nice-looking ship. Almost as nice as mine.
Well, that's neat that they actually... Almost as nice as yours. It looks exactly like ours. The only reason I know it's not is because there's no ramp. But they actually put another ship in this section, so that's kind of neat. I have, like, no ammo left. It's gonna be a problem. I have no ammo left. It doesn't auto-switch. So that's great. Also... I got hurt, but there was absolutely no pain sound. That's not useful. There needs to be a pain sound so you know when you're getting hit. Oh, that's a blue area access. Okay, it doesn't get, there's no messages in the HUD anymore, so... They certainly added verticality, though, because there's elevators everywhere. Glad I can stun lock those guys. I don't know what I just picked up. Was that ammo? Yeah, it was. Okay. Oh, I'm glad we got some ammo. Why can I even go back here? Alright, so that's the ship we just saw. Is one of these our ship? Alright, there's a switch over there. It looks like the only thing that there is in here. That's gonna open the bay of this ship, I guess? Yep.
Maybe I should take a look around.
Like, the only thing I could possibly do to balance the audio is lower, I guess, game volume as the sound effects. Like, that's the only thing I could possibly think of doing. It's gonna make the shooting sounds even quieter, though. Is that a blue key?
This key will be useful for opening doors. Now,
No
where's
kidding.
the blue door?
What was that sound and where were they? That was really loud for some reason. That's red area. I don't know why that's black text. That makes it harder to read. That's a vent. Can't get up there, though. This is probably the other side of that door right at the beginning. Pacific Nutritional Development Center.
I guess I'll explore this one, too.
Oh, there is a ramp right there. I passed right by it. God, that's loud. Where did you come from? I want to see if anything else here is operable. Bowl of vegetables, that's new. The physics in this definitely feel pretty floaty. Can I close this from the inside? No. I don't know if I can close it from anywhere. Alright, what about this one? What was going on with that guy there for a second?
I didn't think it was possible, but I feel safety first.
Can't believe it's not Portal. That's a weird place for a bowl of fruit. You said there was a key. There it is.
I knew it. Must be a red door, too.
Any switches in here? The heck? Why am I hearing things open and close? I ain't doing it. And they're still super loud. That was also super loud. Okay, so that brought us out Where exactly? Oh, okay, so we can go back out here and get to the red door. I don't know if I can get all the way back to my ship again. Like, if I wanted to look for secrets. We came through here to begin with, right? I think so. Yeah. Come to think of it, there's no save mechanic in this, is there? Alright, well, just like the original, there's exactly one of those guys in this level. There should be a secret here. There's not. Okay, that's the exit. There was totally a secret here in the original. Let's try spooning it instead. Nope, nothing. I don't think I've gotten a single secret. Alright, I want to see how far back towards the beginning I can get. Because, no, at the very beginning we had to drop down into the, like, this section. Or the equivalent of it. And I'm not sure there's any way to get back there, so... I don't think we're getting any secrets. Oh, that is a blue access door on that side. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. We got one secret. Oh, right. I remember the secret we got. Did he? Yeah, he totally... Did you just sniff that thing? Do you have any idea where it's been? Up your butt?
This ain't my first level.
This ain't my first level. True. That's a really weak sauce line. Alright, well I like that the textures here mimic the textures in the original map 2. Or E1M2, whatever you want to call it.
It's got 4 walls, a ceiling, a floor. This must be a big room.
I could do without the terrible voice lines. Like... You can't even call them campy. But one thing I immediately notice in this place is, again, the added verticality. We can jump in this game, don't forget. We can't get up there, though. But we got stairs over here, we got stacks of boxes that definitely look climbable. We've got the music that is definitely a throwback to the original, but sounds even more like B.O.B. to me. Question is, what am I aiming for? Oh god, I overjumped. The physics in this are a little floaty.
I didn't think it was possible, but I feel stronger.
And what's the deal with this thing? There's a switch over here. Also, why do I keep hearing enemies and I'm not seeing them? Oh wait, are there some up there? I think there's some up there.
Freeze platform.
Why did he say freeze platform when I turned it on? Yeah, it seems like you do. There's some amount of momentum in midair, but I think you can still, like, change direction. Alright, so what's the point of this platform? Is it gonna go up, or is it just gonna circle around? Because circling around isn't super useful to me. Oh, there's a dude back there. Oh my god, stop turning. Okay, that just stopped. So it just makes a round and then that's it. There's not even a reason to use that. Alright, that's a blue area. Alright, no, you don't have a ton of air control. I cannot reverse direction. I can come to a stop mostly, but I can't reverse direction. So why does that moving platform exist? Is that just so in case you couldn't figure out that you could do this? Because, like, I can totally cross the room like this. Also, what's all that about? I almost fell right to the floor there. Have I gone in there? Is that where I came out of? It might be where I came out of. I could check if there was a map, but there's not. I wonder if I need to use that moving platform to get over there specifically. Well, that didn't do what I wanted. Yep, alright, what the heck? Well, that's a glitch. Okay, there's nothing else I could step up on there. Really trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. They definitely changed this level up, though, because there were a bunch of side passages. So they kept kind of like the general vibe of the level. Also, although I will note that what I was saying about the wall textures being preserved from the original only applied to the opening room, apparently. This. Alright, but seriously. I don't have any keys, so I can't do that. There's gotta be something meaningful I can do. Let me ride that platform again. Can't move these, can I? Nope.
Freeze, platform.
He always says that, too. Which doesn't make sense. Because it does exactly the opposite of what he tells it to. And we want it to do the opposite of what he tells it to. So that's where I can get to before, which... I don't need any help from the platform to get there. Oh, but here, though... I don't know. I almost botched that. Well, I feel like I totally could have done this before, too, and now it's gonna return to where it started. So, like, how am I supposed to get up there? I feel like something needs to be done to make these things move. And then I should be able to, catch a ride on one of those. Hey, Corporate Gamer, thanks for that host. We finished the original Chex Quest, and we're on to HD. We're on the second level. We only got one secret in the first level. Which I feel very inadequate about. Can I get over there? That seems like a stretch, but... Did I try this before and fail? Yeah, I don't think you can get over there. Let's get over here. What about jumping from here? Definitely not. But the thing is, you can totally get right back up there. Like, that moving platform seems completely pointless. Unless we can elevate it more. Hey, that's actually a taller box. I can actually get up here. Whoa, hi.
There it is. I knew it.
Oh, I didn't turn this on in the first level. Because, yeah, every secret area has lore in this game. So we're going to have to go back to the first level to read that lore and also hopefully find more secret areas. Memo, warning for all scientists. To reiterate, the request to refrain from reheating the ruthlessly ranked recipes regularly replicated in the kitchen reception room remains relevant. Future provisions prominently presented are permanently prohibited. Lousy leathery lunches languishing in lumps under lamps will be found lacking. Shamelessly stinking snacks in said shape... Wait, really? Stinking as a verb. Okay, shamelessly stinking snacks in sad shape. Oh no, that's not a verb. That's an adjective. Are subject to sacking. Review the rules or receive reports and write-ups, or even the rigid revoking of reheating receptacle rights. Fear the wrath of righteous repercussions. All ranks remain replaceable. I see they're giving us a run for our money here. Oh, that was a supercharged breakfast that we picked up. Yep, okay. I can't get out that way, can I? No. Alright, so we found a secret. I still don't know what I'm actually supposed to be doing, but we found a secret. So yeah, every time you find one of those, it's a secret. I pushed the wrong button. I meant to jump. My old habits from how I usually keybind jump in a lot of FPSs kicked in. Okay, so that time that didn't work. I did think that seemed odd that I got away with it last time. Nah, you can totally get away with it, though. So, I feel like there should totally be something you can do from here, but... Oh god. Alright, let me look around down here just to see if there's a switch or anything. It seems really weird that there's, like, other than where that Phlegmoid was standing, which was there, there's no super obvious... there's no super obvious target to aim for here. And the problem with this is there's no way to climb up here. So I'm probably missing something stupid, but... And I'm assuming I can't go in here, right? Although, wait a minute, can I go in here? This is an actual door that opens.
Keys and doors.
I immediately focused on the rest of the room and totally ignored this door. Also...
Zorch. Zorcher. Zorchest.
Alright, I like that line. Zorch, Zorcher, Zorchest. Because it reminds me of a, it reminds me of a line in the visual novel Little Busters, which is Mopping Mopper Moppist. By, like, my... That game, to me, is notable for having the character that started out as the most annoying character on Earth, and then it ended up being my favorite character. And I'm going to sound like a jerk now, because I can't even remember the character's name. Okay, so there's a switch here, and there's an elevator there. That doesn't do anything. Okay.
Normally, I prefer the stairs.
Oh, wait, 2 shots did that. I only have 5 shots for this thing. Okay, so now we're up here. Can I do anything with that? No. I feel like this has a faster potential firing rate than the other... than in the other game. Yeah, 1 shot's that dude.
I feel stronger. Now this is my kind of Zorcher.
Oh, and we got the rapid fire. Okay, and we apparently have full ammo for that now. So we just got a whole buttload of ammo for that. Oh, guess what this is gonna do?
If it's that dangerous, it must be the way. Time to climb aboard.
Oh man, you fire a lot of shots from that. Oh, can I go back? Can I go down here? No fall damage. Alright. Finally, something you like about the HD version, the angle waffle secret identifier in console. Yeah, that's like the... To me, that's the major addition, is they added a bunch of goofy lore to the game. Okay, I wonder if there's meaning to this platform now. There probably still isn't, because I don't need to use this platform to climb things. I can just climb them anyway. Now the question is, can I actually get onto these things? Probably. Is this thing gonna clip right through my head? Yep. Let me jump over here. And the question is, can I actually get up there? Wait a minute. That one was further out. I should be able to get to that one. Oh yeah, there you go. So now the question is, can we easily get back up there if we want to? Yeah, you shoot at least 3 shots every time you shoot this weapon. I'm not sure I like that. Whoops, well, I'm down here now. Okay, those platforms come pretty low. So I shouldn't have to worry about getting back on them?
This milk could spoil. I better get it out of here.
Okay, well that's new. I guess we're gonna hit that valve in a second.
On the right track.
Oh, that's neat. Alright, so this is totally new. We don't have the yellow key yet. Before I pursue the milk some more... Wait, how... That Flemoid was just living in the milk, I guess? I kind of want to see what happens if you fall in the milk, but I kind of don't, because you can't save. Okay, also the red area access is right there. So yeah, they changed up this level a lot. Is that... That's for this weapon, right? Yeah, okay. Where was I going before? Over here. Took the long way around, oh well. Alright, so there's another valve. Anything else over here? Is that also ammo for this thing? Yeah, okay.
There appears to be even more dairy.
He got totally stuck, didn't he?
I hate to waste all this protein.
Nice whiff. Why are some of these empty? That immediately makes me suspicious. What the heck was going on there? Probably just a glitch.
Last one.
Oh, you can't...
Soggy for my taste.
Jeez, there's a key at the bottom of all that. Okay, and there's a teleport out. Weapon switches don't buffer either. Like in Doom, if you shoot and then you press a weapon button, you will switch weapon. In this, you do not. I very much feel like this was developed by people who don't play FPSs. Okay, well, there's the yellow key area. Like, it's not terrible, but there's just so many obvious things, like lack of auto-fire. Although, I mean, to be fair, not all FPSs have auto-fire, but the original of this did. Like, this isn't a freaking, you know, Battle Royale or something, or like a milsim where you shouldn't have auto-fire for weapons like this. The heck? Why did that open that?
Whoa.
Well, there you go. We got armor. And another one of these. Day 37, a puzzling development. Nearly immediately after this facility came online, it was discovered that some of the mined rocks that we were processing contained tiny parasitic worm-like creatures. Appearing harmless, these life forms were largely ignored and quickly found their way into nooks and crannies at every level of the facility. That's what you get for making a cereal that's effectively waffle-shaped. There's nooks and crannies everywhere in Chex. That's your greatest weakness. Today, my research assistant made note of one of the pest's persistence in trying to burrow into a container of the nutritional supplement we've been developing in the lab. Very puzzling. I didn't see what else I just picked up there, but I heard a pickup sound. Okay. What was I doing here? Okay, I haven't been in there yet, right? Transport area. It came in this way, then. Yeah, okay. Oh. What? He's just... what? This guy's very confused. Oh god, that wastes so much ammo.
Success.
Oh, okay, I found another key. Glad it did tell me over there. This looks like there should be... I like how my silhouette is, in fact, Fred-shaped. I feel like there should be a secret here, but I guess there's not. Uh-oh. Can't get up there. They have to have an equivalent of the vent secret. That was in the original. That's what had the best weapon. I don't even remember which way I came in. Not this way. Excuse me. I was wondering why I just heard a noise, and then I proceeded to get hurt a lot, because it doesn't make... Actually, no, I didn't get hurt. I still have 200 health. Oh, does armor completely... Interesting. That's not how Doom works, but if that's how this works, then okay. That entirely sapped armor and not health. I was wondering what the hell noise I heard. It was my Xbox One gamepad rumbling. So I just unplugged it. There's no option to turn off controller rumble. I'm not even using the controller, but it was rumbling when I got hurt. The funny thing is, that is the only feedback you have that you get hurt. There is no audio in-game. Like, hello? That's like the #1 thing? There might be a very subtle visual cue, but it's really hard to notice compared to other first-person shooters.
Safety first.
So, like... Hello. Okay, I got him first. Once again, like... This was developed by people... Like, there was... I feel like there was nobody on the team who has actually, like, seen a first-person shooter in their life. Or if there were people on the team who have seen first-person shooters in their life, they weren't given the role they should have had in making sure that this game is actually a competent first-person shooter. Okay, let's go to that transportation area that we saw before. Was it rumbling or laughing at me? That's a good question. Okay, another one of those, and ammo. I can't zorch the security camera. Alright, so where is this gonna lead me? Okay, back out here. Which is fine, because now I have the other key. We did see a red door, right? Yeah, here it is. What the... Oh, it's these guys. They have 2 cannons. Well, there goes my armor. Why is this just in the middle of nowhere? Oh, because it's this weapon. That's the plasma gun. I was getting hit in the back that entire time and couldn't tell. So I just lost, like, all of my health. Yep, I'm basically dead now. Because this game sucks at feedback. Anything over here? No. That looks dangerous, actually. Yeah, right. The only visual cue is actually look at the HUD, which I'm not looking at normally. Alright, well, we should be able to get back up to 100. There's definitely... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there was some flashing going on at the outer edge of the screen. It was either green or red. Okay, we're effectively at 100%. That's as good as we're gonna get. Oh, that's the end of the stage, though. I actually don't know whether health carries over between stage or not. Alright, so I guess we found 2 out of 3 secrets on this.
Man, I love adventures.
It does carry over, okay. But it definitely, like, you need an audio cue, and you need... Ideally, you need directional feedback. Obviously, original Doom didn't have that either. Oh, actually it did, because you had your face on the HUD, and that would turn directions if you were getting hit from a side. But modern-day FPSs generally show, like, red in indicating the direction that you're getting hit from. Come to think of it, so we didn't find the LAZ device, we also didn't find the rocket launcher equivalent, which definitely was in Stage 2 in the original, but Stage 2 was quite a bit different in this version of the game. Why does this exist? Okay, which way did we come in? Assuming the other one. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is still laid out similarly. Is there... Oh. Yeah, that's different. Okay. The original game had a grate here with an armor in it.
Beats the stairs.
Didn't he just say he likes taking the stairs? Now he said beats the stairs. Come on, make up your mind, dude. These guys are OP as hell. Especially when you can't dodge, because you have no room to do so.
That's a lot of lab.
Whoops. Missed. It's a good thing most of the enemies are low threat. But when you suddenly get the projectile ones, it's like a big problem. I should probably switch to this gun if I'm finding that I
Safety first.
don't have any need for ammo for it. Was that from up here?
A key. What could it all mean?
It means there's a blue door that we already saw that we're gonna open with it. I'm assuming it doesn't matter which side I go up here. No. I don't want to check for secrets real quick. Why does it get so... Oh, because there is a light there. Okay, that's why it gets so bright. It's kind of distracting that your HUD, like the box that you're in, the armor that you're in, gets that bright. Can't open any of these? Alright. Well, I didn't find anything in here. Alright, we gotta go back down. Wait. Nope, nothing. Or back up. We went down. You really have to go out of your way to dodge. Oh god, I'm gonna die in this level. Oh man, they got slime on that. Where are they? I hear enemies being upset. I hear Flemoids being upset, but I don't see any. Is this where I was already? Yep. That's for this, right? Yeah. We found a lot less ammo for that in this than in the original. The heck is that? Oh.
Poor little guy. I swallowed a key once too.
I'm sure you did, Fred. I'm sure you did. I'm glad I thought to search that thing, because that might not necessarily be your first inclination. Okay. Oh, I see. You could see him from there, actually. And he's got a Chex outfit on, too. Okay. I feel like I must be missing secrets left and right here. Like, especially this thing. We haven't found the auto spork or whatever either. Okay, so now we have what? Yellow? Yeah. Is back here. Nice whiff. That guy was totally Wiggletroning, and I saved him from his misery. I haven't actually tried the plasma gun replacement yet. That wall sure seems suspicious. Oh, they're all like that. Never mind.
Yes. I was hoping there'd be lasers. Now, how do I turn this thing on?
Okay, that got both of them. That looks like I might be able to do something with it. Yep.
There it is. I knew it. I feel stronger.
Nice. We got
I
armor.
didn't think it was
Holy.
possible.
That was Super Chex armor, too. Nice. Alright, suddenly we're in much better shape. I don't like these little grabby arms, though. Let's see. Chet's Mix, Bazoic's spiciest newsletter. Salutations, Gossip Fiend. Let's get to the news that's unfit to print. Love in the club. The buzz continues to build around the Bowl, Bazoic's hottest new nightclub. Sources tell me that last night, nutrient mining heiress Samantha Grassini was seen canoodling in a corner booth with new teen heartthrob sensation Rye C. Hip. Rye Chip? Can a breadstick and a rye chip find love on a dance floor? Who knows? It all gets mixed up in the bowl. I swear, the secret writing, like, the lore writing for the secrets is the best part of this. Okay, now how do we use lasers? Here we go. Well, that was some Half-Life shit right there. And, of course...
What I call a sticky key.
Yep, that key was sticky, alright. Is there any other way out of here, actually? Hang on. No, this was just a dead end, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, sometimes the voice lines are terrible, and sometimes the voice lines are terrible in a good way. I can't actually go over 200%, so that much is consistent with the Doom engine. That guy just standing there, holy crap.
Let's get
I don't get it. Sometimes these guys wake up, like, before you ever enter the room they're in. And then sometimes they never wake up. Oh, those are for this weapon. I don't need any of them. Okay. What am I doing in here, though? I want to bet something in here is a secret. Yeah, wait, that's two-sided. Oh, no. It's not. Okay. All of them are single-sided. It's just a different side. Hello. Oh, that was... Oh, whoops. Well, we only got one secret. That was the fastest level I think I've done, though. Alright, well, might as well keep going. Can't really do anything about it.
I'm about to take this next level to the next level.
You do that, Fred. Huh. Oh, well, this is quite different. This is the level that I said I hope they do something with. And I do recognize the music here, certainly.
Is not your friend.
I didn't quite hear that voice line, but those enemies were different. I've never seen those before. Hey, there's a cactus. Does it hurt me? No. Yo, what the heck are those guys? They're totally new. Alright, so we could go in there. Is there anything else out here? This level is also quite different. So, like, the first level attempts to stay at least somewhat in line with the original game. Do these guys just keep coming out? is there no end to them? Oh, hi. Am I hitting him? He just hit me. Oh, he hit me with splash damage. I'm not convinced that's hitting him, so I'm just gonna leave him alone. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I don't actually know. And we'd have to go... After this level, we should go to the main menu and, like, check that. So I guess this is the only thing to do, huh? Wait, can I jump up there? No. Wait, yes, maybe I can. Hang on. That looks like it's jutting out. But it's not really. Alright, hang on. I think I woke up some dudes here. That guy just never woke up. Oh, okay, this brings us up here. Oh! Well, that's different. And interesting.
Safety first. I feel stronger. I didn't think it was possible. This key will be a great way to open a door.
Okay, we finally found it, the frickin' rocket launcher equivalent. I guess we haven't found any ammo for it yet. Do I want to go back there? Okay, that's armor that I can't pick up. I already have it. Can't actually get up there. Blue key door's over there. I guess if I were to go down here, yeah, that's where we first went. That's a good point. I don't know if I've tried it on them yet. Wait, where was that door? It was over here.
I feel stronger. I didn't think it was possible. Oh yeah, more to search.
Nope, it doesn't. Or it certainly didn't seem to there anyway. Alright, what's the point of this big room? This is where we came from. Got two other doors.
Safety first.
Can I just, like, jump off of this thing? Yeah, I totally can.
I didn't think it was possible.
I don't know if I want to, but... Getting a little low on that. So that has a switch, but it doesn't do anything. Alright, so I'm seeing that they redid this as, like, a series of circular rooms instead of one big concentric room. And this is probably that room that I was in the overpass on? Yep. He was Wiggletroning again. Yeah, so I could have just taken a big shortcut and gone down here to begin with. What does that do? Oh. It's gonna show us.
Now let's flip that switch.
Yeah, let's. What happens if I go this way, though? I think I came from the other direction. That's... okay, that just goes full circle then. Where was the switch? There it is. Oh. Yeah, of course there was a key in there for some reason. And for some reason you have to jump on that to get it.
Isn't a yellow key.
Now... Oh, that door's right here. Alright, well, he woke up. It also doesn't help that there's some inertia when you start moving, which I guess is true even in Doom, but not quite to the extent that it's true in here. So, like, you have to start dodging way early in order to actually dodge in this game. Oh, that's not even fair. Come on, dude. There's no way you can react in time, because you would run down here, and then you would see him, and then you would have to reverse direction, which takes that long, and he would hit you. Actually, come to think of it, I'll probably just play this through, and then we'll try to figure out what the... if there's anything special about Fred, because, I actually don't know if there's anything special about them, or if they just have their own... because, like, they have a little bit in the intro for each character. But, like, I'm not sure what would happen if I go out and then come back in terms of, like, keeping what I have in terms of equipment, health, armor.
Maze. I wonder if I can flex and bust through it.
Can't hit him from here. Okay, so this is problematic because it's not clear where enemies can and can't shoot over, like that, for instance. Well, how do I get over there? Where did you come from? How long was he hitting me for? I think I lost, like... Yeah, where did you all come from? There goes all of my armor. Oh, there's this frickin' cave here. That's where they came from. Well... I kind of like that armor.
You can't hide from Fred Chexter.
Fred Chexter? That's his name? Well, there's a secret in here. Didn't really require doing anything. Evil Intelligence, Day 42. Deep below the base in a maze of uncharted caverns and lava vents, brave scout teams have discovered a hulking monstrosity they've dubbed the Phlegmbrain. It appears to be able to command the entire Phlegmoid horde on a telepathic level. We theorize that it has ordered its minions, that shouldn't have an apostrophe in it, to disable all communications and capture the remaining personnel in the base. As such, we've barricaded the doors and are prepared to resist as long as we can. Oh, there was something behind that. I think. It made a noise. I was wondering why those guys were all, like, running away. They weren't. They were frickin' bum-rushing me, because I didn't know there was a cave there.
And my school counselor said I'd never be able to solve a maze. Look at me now.
Good for you, Fred.
Open sesame.
What did that do? Oh, is this the beginning of the level? Let me guess. Yeah, oh no, the beginning of the level is actually where that is. How many rockets do I have? Okay, cool. That didn't do what I hoped it would do. I was hoping it would take out the other dude. I'm not gonna try to take him out with that. Oh. Apparently I must have done some damage to him before, because he would not have died that quickly. Let me see if I left any health anywhere. I just took a heck of a beating. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so vegetables are also 25. Oh yeah, that's right. That is the bigger health item in the original. Actually, no. Fruit is also apparently worth maybe 25 in this. I thought those were 10 in the original. But I didn't really pay attention. I just assumed that. Alright, well... Oh, can't go that way. Well, I still don't have any armor. Hang on. I guess that's... Kinda curious if there's anything over here. Oh. Yeah, I guess that is glass. It wasn't really much of a maze. I mean, the only maze thing about it was the frickin' cave. Hang on. Here's another one.
There it is. I knew it. I didn't think it was possible.
We found armor.
But I feel stronger.
Great, okay. I diss the maze and I immediately get corrected. Memo, alert for all scientists. Be warned, we're watching with well-intentioned worry exactly who's warming up which worthless, waterlogged, or waxy wares. Weekly written warming waivers reserved for the worthy will become widespread without willful... Yeah, no, I didn't skip a line. Without willful compliance while the wayward wrongdoer is wrangled. Watch out! Wiretaps, walkie-talkies, and watchdogs will all wage war on this wretched wafting weasel. This wanton worker's whereabouts will be worked out via whatever witness information can be weaponized. My wrath awaits. Even the W in awaits. I think that sound just happens when this turns off. That's what it is. I keep thinking I picked something up, because it sounds like an ammo pickup noise. But it's not. It's just the stupid terminal turning off. Okay. Let's get out of here now that we're no longer dying. Oh shit. I stand corrected. I just... Okay, yeah, that guy just did his best Leo Mazzoni interpretation and impersonation, and I just killed him. Cool. Wasn't Leo Mazzoni the one on the Braves who would just always, like, be rocking back and forth on the bench? Am I thinking of the right guy? Hang on, are there still more guys up here? Well, somehow he didn't attack me. I still don't trust this to sunlock. It does not. It definitely does not. And yeah, I just took a couple of hits. So there's the exit, but... there's a supercharge. And is there anything else around here? Who else's attention did I just get? This looks like it's intended to work, but it doesn't. Oh, now it does. Okay.
Whoa.
Another one. Wow, we found 3 of them, didn't we? Chat's Mix, Bezoik's Spiciest Newsletter, Volume 401. I didn't pay attention to what volume number was on the other one. Hey there, Gossip Fiend. You continue to have excellent taste in newsletters. Unsnacksman-like conduct. My latest scoop is that the Bezoik Brawlers football team is planning to forfeit all of next season's games. This probably has something to do with the team's record injury rate of 98%. Damn, that's worse than the Mets. It seems the pretzel snapped even more frequently than the ball last season. I guess snack mix pieces just weren't made for contact sports. Yeah, you think? Actually, I shouldn't make fun of the Mets for that. The Mets, at some point, were very disaster-prone, though. Like, a few years ago, that would have been true. We got almost all of the, there were 4 secrets in this, we got 3 out of 4. Does Doom waste plus 1 HP armor pickups when you were at 200? Yes, it does. It does the same thing. So, that's consistent. There was an early version of Doom. I don't remember which one. It had to be... I think it was before 1.666. That would actually go up to $2.99 for some reason. I forget whether it wrapped or not. Like, it might actually have gone $2.99 and then $200 again. I don't remember if that was the case. Or if it actually maxed out at $2.99. But the final versions of Doom, not to be confused with Final Doom, cap at 200, and they still allow you to pick up bonuses. Because bonuses count towards item percent, if I recall correctly, in OG Doom, so you have to pick them up if you want 100% items. I think that's the case.
Cavernous. A little too cavernous.
So here we are on the final level. Well, the beginning section definitely looks a lot like the original. Oh, geez, I crossed right back into that. The heck is that? Hang on, is there really nothing in here? There's really nothing in there, okay. But yeah, we've got the 3 paths, we've got, it's more upfront about what keys are required where. So that's definitely been redesigned. Oh yeah, nope. As far as I know, you have to consume the item. Although, you know what? I wasn't paying attention to item count at all in Chex Quest, the original. But I wonder if that means it's impossible to get 100% items in that level that has 2 maps. Because you can't pick up the second map. Oh, that's water. Wait, why is this water floating in midair? Did they do that with the water throughout the game? Why am I only noticing this now? Was the water not always on the ground before?
There sure are a lot of tunnels.
Surprise, they were on both sides. Glad I backed out. Wait, I thought there was a... I was assuming there would be 4 total, but okay. Well, this might end up being more of a maze than the entire other level. Kinda like how this was done, though. Oh, hello. Well, that was an obvious secret.
From Fred Chexter. I didn't think it was safety first.
I like the purple trim here. Alright, memo. An apology to all scientists. Fine, the Phlegmoid forces floundered my flurry of funky food fumigation foreclosures, but fear not, the frustratingly fruitless and futile forage for the fleeing fragrant flavor fabricator has been finally figured out. The fearsomely fiendish fall guy has a forceful fallacy taken at face value. Frankly, the feverish freak was me all along. Flabbergasted, flummoxed, frightened, don't feel fatally furious or failed by the fragile free market foundation of all this fracas. My fervent feeling is to fleetly forgive and forget. I want to check what's over this side first. Oh, that also goes down. Huh. I guess we'll go the first way we discovered. Wiggletron! Oh, hi. Yeah, that took some armor out. I don't have a whole lot of ammo for this left. I don't know how to feel about that. That's a key.
I bet this opens the door.
Was any of that ammo for this? No. That will be. Now, what the heck is that? That's the rocket launcher again. Did he make a... Was that him making an alert sound after he died, or what? Now, what's interesting is you said that thing about the game counting you as picking up an item when you didn't actually. I've noticed in this one I'm hearing a beep whenever I walk over these items when I can't pick them up, but it only beeps once, and I wonder if that's actually what this is doing. So is this the other side of that? I think it is. Again, I don't know what Flemoid I just alerted. Also, what the heck's over there? There's a secret over there. There's another passage. Well, that goes down, so that probably wouldn't lead me to it unless there's an elevator. Well, let's go through the other areas first, I guess. Okay, so we gotta hop over to here.
Take that, door.
Yeah, you sure taught that door. That was a noise. Did that always make that noise? I shot that at least once before, and I never heard that noise before, or I didn't think I did. I have Philemo for this, don't I? Yep, might as well use it. There's gonna be a secret behind that. The hell is that thing? Oh, it's freaking vegetables. This looks weird from this angle. You're telling me, really? Alright, my entire armor is drenched, but there's no secret behind the waterfall. What the hell? Who makes a waterfall and doesn't put a secret behind it? $240 there. 18 there. I don't actually know what I just picked up. Should have used the rapid fire for that. So I can go back up from here? Yeah, so that's different than the original. Oh, hi. That dude was just like, you know, cruising. Alright, let's go and pick up more ammo for the plasma thing. Those were probably 20 each. Okay, so this area still resembles the original. Oh, shit. Surprised I didn't get hit by that guy.
There it is.
Here you go.
I knew it.
Alright, I need to take out these guys, because otherwise they're probably going to snipe me. Am I hitting them? Yeah, I guess I was. Maybe they're not going to snipe me. Well, that's fortunate. Alright. This waterfall does have a secret behind it. Chex list. Roommate wanted. So this is supposed to be like Craigslist or something? Looking for someone to move in ASAP. My last roommate recently disappeared in an as-yet unexplained volcano-related incident. A bummer for sure, but I'm still going to need someone to cover his half of the rent. As a bonus, the room is fully furnished and you can have all of his stuff. Great views of the waste incineration towers and mine shafts. I'm flexible on the security deposit. No pets. It's funny how you can still see the steam from the water, but you can't see the water until you come out. Of course that puts me all the way back here, so I have to go all the way through again. Thanks, I hate it. Actually, I need to figure out how to get over there, too. Don't fall down again, please. Thank you. It's so weird how it labels the health items, but it doesn't label the ammo. You get messages for keys and health and armor, but not ammo. Alright. Can we figure out how the heck to get up there? So I don't think I can jump over there. I don't see any platforms anywhere. Unless it's possible that the yellow area will get us there.
Out of my way, Gate.
Last time I was out of my way, door. No, wait, what did he say to the door? He said something to the door. Take that door, and now there's out of my way, gate. So is it a door or a gate, though? So there's your red door. I like how he just, like, strafed off into the sunset as he died. So, yeah, this map is a lot more straightforward in terms of the key requirements than, the original Chex Quest. It would have been cool, actually. I'm pretty low on ammo for that. It would have been cool if they still did the thing where, you don't necessarily need any of the keys to finish it, but they clearly didn't preserve that. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's the thing.
Heights. Ha! Heights are afraid of me.
Heights are afraid of me. Oh, he's gone. Guess we'll wrap around to there. Alright, that got a few. Ow. This is bad. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Just keep circle strafing. Alright, let's check up here first. Don't actually need that. Yeah, see that beep? That's what happens if you go over an item that you can't actually pick up. Whoops. I'm gonna have an ammo problem.
Another key. Another successful mission.
I should have been using this weapon, apparently. Alright, it gave me ammo for something there. Didn't it? Yeah, it gave me a few rockets. Alright. I guess we're using... We never did find the LAZ device. Oh, okay, I see. This ramp is necessary because you can't go back the way you came in. I don't know which way would be faster, going that way or this way. No, this way, because the red door is inside the yellow door area. It's right here.
One step closer to saving the squadron.
Oh. I know where
Must
that
have
is.
opened something, right? Whoa.
Alright, let's see. Day 64, our last hope. My small band of survivors has now been locked in this room for over 15 days. We have supplies to last for months. The advantage to being stranded in a nutritional facility. But boredom has begun to creep in. On top of everything, every hour we hear another phlegmoid testing the door lock of the room we're barricaded in. I fear the moment when they gain the ability to ooze underneath the door and reconstitute themselves. Some have pointed out that our communication silence should provide a clue for the IFS to investigate. I still have hope. Hang in there, guys. We're almost there. Hey, there's a shovel. Makes sense, it's a
I
mine.
hope there are more lasers up here.
What would be great is if this shovel were a weapon. He just said he hopes there's more lasers in here. Where the heck is this going? Oh! That's hilarious. Is there any point to doing this? Oh my god. Where are we going, though? To another secret, obviously.
Live from Fred Chexter.
Alright, Chet's Mix, Bezoik's Spiciest Newsletter. Here we go again. High five, Gossip Fiend. News you can use. That's all, Snacks. Tonight's the last episode for Everybody Loves Breadstick, as Bezoik's longest-running TV show says goodbye. After 13 seasons, what's next for your favorite stars? Rumor has it the producers are whisking the entire cast off to planet Golval for their exclusive naturally occurring dip bath spas. Peanut butter, chocolate, powdered sugar. Sounds like these lucky buddies are about to get very muddy. Okay. Now, why are there dudes here? Where are we? Why are you not hitting him? Okay, that did. I want to go back out here for a sec. That's not... I have no ammo and it doesn't auto-switch. Okay, so this was the natural direction, actually. And now I have a real ammo problem. Alright, let's go back to this. Also, there doesn't seem to be any kind of radiation suit equivalent in this, so that's problematic. Please give ammo, also armor. This anything? Oh, that's an overturned minecart. Alright. But that's the one that I just took. That was pretty neat. And it makes sense that it brings you into the red key area, because that's where you would have been anyway. That's armor, isn't it? I can't tell if that's another dude or if that's just gunk. It was another dude. Alright, hang on. The armor's over here, right? Yeah.
I feel stronger.
I'll take it.
I didn't think it was possible.
I'm gonna guess that's not good for my health. And I probably shouldn't go in there.
This seems dangerous. I must...
Oh, there was only one guy. That actually was gunk over there. Okay, so I'm supposed to go in there to fight this guy, I'm sure, but it seems like I could just cheese him from here.
Hey, Flembrain. It's me, the hero.
I just realized phlegm brain. But it's also a membrane. There you go, we got him. Oh. It didn't even let me, like, look around. It just immediately ends. Which, actually, to be honest, that's more Doom style, isn't it? Doom normally does end. Let me stop the timer since we finished the initial playthrough. Like, well, okay, no. Doom Episode 1, that's not how it works. Doom Episodes 2 and 3, though, that is. So, like, that's valid. I could see them going either way with that. We found 4 out of 5 secrets, so I still feel pretty okay about that. Alright, let's see the end.
Please help us. We're stuck.
Don't worry. I'll get you out of this gunk. Okay, let's make a break for it. We're almost there. Oh, no!
The oh no was better. Also, this is actually more animated than the original.
Gotta break free!
Thank you. We gather here today to honor those Chex Mix warriors who've paid the highest price to secure our safety and freedom from the Flemoid menace. My heart is heavy with grief at the terrific loss of nutrients to the Flemoid hordes, but filled with gratitude for our heroes who did not perish defending Bezoik and stand here today receiving our highest honor, the Chex Dallion of Bravery. Without their relentless courage, we would be deprived of the precious nutrients that contribute to the health and happiness of every citizen member of the IFS. So, on behalf of the entire galaxy, we thank the Chex Mix Squadron. You truly are the perfect mix.
The chip is floating, though.
By this point, I'd been battling the Flemoids since '96. So it was time for me to throw myself back into my greatest adventure of all, fatherhood. As you may have expected, I apply the same intensity to home life as I do my hero life. I don't run errands, I sprint them. I don't take temperatures, I give them. I stung the spelling bee, and I grill with the strength of 10 dads. Do I miss the life of adventure? Sure, but heroic fatherhood isn't just about me, it's about the youngsters, the next generation. Fred Jr., Fredalina, other Fred Jr. Just look at their triceps. They'll be saving the galaxy in no time. Yep, looks like my heroing days are over. Oh no!
Does this mean there's gonna be Chex Quest 2 HD? So, I want to think Andrew Benson was one of the original crew, which would make sense because the music was based on the original. While this is running. Oh yeah, there you go. Andrew Benson is on the 1996 list as well. Community of artists and developers whose creativity and passion for the game have kept Chex Quest alive for 24 years. No phlemoids were harmed in the making of this game. 24 years. Yeah, I feel old. Okay. I wanted to think I could find... I didn't write them down in here somewhere, did I? Actually, what the hell order is this in? Hang on. No, I didn't write them down here. Somewhere I thought I saved the Chex Quest codes. It might be on my desktop. Let me check really quick, see if I can find it. It might be... Nope. Nothing there. Where else would I have thrown it? Maybe in here? Oh yeah, there it is. Found it. Okay. Wait. Why is there a code for Fred? We already have Fred. Does that even make sense? Oh, that's hilarious. All of these codes... Actually, no. I was going to say they were all deterministic, but, well, they kind of are. Well, actually, the first three kind of seem like they are, but nah, not entirely. Alright, so... let me move this to my other desktop and make this easier. Wait, what? Try that again.
Thanks for the target practice.
Curious.
Whoo-wee! There's a new sheriff in these parts.
There's your breadstick.
You see this? This is my serious face.
Really? Wait, Pretzel is the beep boop? I was expecting this guy with the frickin', like, screen for eyes to be the beep boop. Alright, what happens if I put in Fred's code? That doesn't make sense to me.
How's that Zorch taste?
I mean, I already had him, right? That didn't change anything? Did it? I don't think it did. Oh, also, multiplayer game is apparently unlocked now. Wait, you can do this with up to 4 players? Seriously? Okay. So yeah, we can pick different characters now. And at the very least, I kind of want to see the intro and ending for each of them. So like, how late is it? We should be able to get through a couple of them at least. Especially if I just prioritize view the intro, go to stage 5, view the ending. We should be able to do that. So let me take a break, and then we'll come back and do that to round out the stream tonight. So we'll be back in a few minutes. I guess we'll just leave it here at the menu music. Actually, hang on. You know what? Oh, okay, so it does keep all of the stuff that we did. Yeah, so we only got 1 out of 4 secrets there, 2 out of 3 there, 1 out of 4 there, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5. We did much better towards the end of the game for some reason. I want to go in here.
This ain't my first level.
Because this is my favorite music in the game, so I'll just leave you with this, and then we'll come back and continue in a few minutes. Alright, we're back. Something I just realized. I need to check something here. So, it seems like this game preserves exactly the ammo you had at the end of that level. So here's the problem. Stage 5 has kind of a severe... yeah. Stage 5 has kind of a shortage on ammo. So if I were to just try to play Stage 5 repeatedly over and over again, I might have a bad time. So actually I might be better off replaying some other stages too. Anyway, let's go back to the main menu. I'm gonna just hide the timer since we're done with that. And actually, let me write it down before I forget. That's a good point. I don't know if there are cheat codes. I guess I could look that up too. Let's see, where are we? That's the wrong page. Actually, I totally forgot about writing down my, the time for regular Chex Quest. So I'll have to look in the VOD for that anyway. But I'll fill that part in later. Okay. So, let's play through this with... Let's at least see the intro and outro with some other characters. I'm honestly mostly curious about the last two. But I'm also curious about Wheatney because Wheatney looks a lot like Fred. I didn't realize that Wheatney was, like, seriously just another Fred in terms of appearance. So, Wheatney is your wheat Chex. I guess Fred is corn Chex? I'm guessing? Wheat Chex was always... Wasn't Wheat Chex the original? I'm pretty sure that's the one I grew up eating. Oh, shit. You gotta do... Oh, we can't do it the fast way. You have to play through the entire game again. With every single character. Well, we definitely don't have time to do that. So, let's do the intro with each one. And then maybe we can pick one character to do the game with again. Maybe. And actually, even then, like, most of the intro is going to be the same. It's just going to be the very end.
Last week, a volcano exploded on planet Bazoik, launching particles of rock into space. One of these asteroids was captured and brought to our lands for testing.
We were investigating these globules as proof of snack life on other planets when we discovered that they actually contain eggs to an evil snack-eating creature from another dimension. When the eggs are exposed to nutritional substances, they hatch into what we call flamoids.
2 days ago, we lost contact with the people on Bazoik, including 5 members of the Chex Mix Squadron. We can only assume the flamoids have taken over.
To make matters worse, we have found that conventional weapons seem to have no effect on these flamoids. However, by recalibrating the phase frequency of our Zorchers, we can send the flamoids back to their own dimension.
We need a volunteer to fly to the caverns of Bazoik and attempt to rescue the missing units there.
That's ridiculous. What soldier'd be fool enough to enter a cavern full of unstoppable flamoids from another dimension?
Well, it all comes down to me. Again.
Again?
Here goes nothing.
I guess they all have different voice lines in the game too, come to think of it.
Finally. Now where are these flamoids?
What does she say in the ship?
Should be safe to leave this here.
Okay. So, I don't know. We're gonna have to watch, like, 90% the same intro to see it with everybody. But I guess we can see it with everybody and then pick who we want to actually play as, and then try to beat the game again. Actually, wait, can I? No, it doesn't let you. That's why it's dimmed out. Actually, let me check one thing. Yeah, it's exactly the same. The numbers are exactly the same. Alright, let's see what Floaty Boy is about.
Last week, a volcano exploded on planet Bazoik, launching particles of rock into space. One of these asteroids was captured and brought to our lands for testing.
We were investigating these globules as proof of snack life on other planets when we discovered that they actually contained eggs to an evil snack-eating creature from another dimension. When the eggs are exposed to nutritional substances, they hatch into what we call flamoids.
2 days ago, we lost contact with the people on Bazoik, including 5 members of the Chex Mix Squadron. We can only assume the flamoids have taken over.
To make matters worse, we have found that conventional weapons seem to have no effect on these flamoids. However, by recalibrating the phase frequency of our Zorchers, we can send the flamoids back to their own dimension.
We need a volunteer to fly to the caverns of Bazoik and attempt to rescue the missing units there.
That's ridiculous. What soldier'd be fool enough to enter a cavern full of unstoppable flamoids from another dimension?
To volunteer is to presume you control your own destiny. Why are we so drawn to space? Because it is there.
Alrighty then. We'll take a look at her first few voice lines too.
Such a dismal planet. I would prefer not to linger here. There are some who only know the inside of a ship.
Okay. Let's go back to the main menu. And what I'll do is I'll set up a poll after, Actually, you know what's interesting about this? I'm guessing that each of them preserves their equipment separately. So basically you have 6 vanilla playthroughs of the game. I'm still not actually sure if... Like, I came into this thinking that each character had something unique about them, but I'm actually not sure now. Let me look that up. Well, I'll look that up while we're doing the next one. I need to remember what Shane's full name is, because why... Like, what's special about Shane in terms of being a breadstick? Alright, let's look at... Well, let's look at Shane. He's next.
Last week, a volcano exploded on planet Bazoik, launching particles of rock into space. One of these asteroids was captured and brought to our lands for testing.
We were investigating these globules as proof of snack life on other planets when we discovered
she looks so
that
bored
they
there.
actually contained eggs to an evil snack-eating creature from another dimension. When the eggs are exposed to nutritional substances, they hatch into what we call flamoids.
2 days ago, we lost contact with the people on Bazoik, including 5 members of the Chex Mix Squadron. We can only assume the flamoids have taken over.
To make matters worse, we have found that conventional weapons seem to have no effect on these flamoids. However, by recalibrating the phase frequency of our Zorchers, we can send the flamoids back to their own dimension.
We need a volunteer to fly to the caverns of Bazoik and attempt to rescue the missing units there.
That's ridiculous. What soldier'd be fool enough to enter a cavern full of unstoppable flamoids from another dimension?
They don't call me Shane the Dread McBread for nothing. Well, actually, nobody calls me that, but listen, if I do this, y'all are gonna start. I reckon I'm the first cowboy to ride off into space.
There's Shane.
All right, all right, all right.
Are you fucking serious? Okay, Matthew McConaughey.
I'll just tie this horse up right here.
Okay, I see. Your ship is a horse. I guess that makes sense. Alright, that's Shane. I have a feeling I know who we're playing as, but let's see the other two.
Last week, a volcano
wish I could
exploded
skip
on
this
planet
part.
Bezoik, launching particles of rock into space. One of these asteroids was captured and brought to our lands for testing.
We were investigating these globules as proof of snack life on other planets when we discovered that they actually contain eggs to an evil snack-eating creature from another dimension. When the eggs are exposed to nutritional substances, they hatch into what we call flamoids.
2 days ago, we lost contact with the people on Bezoik, including 5 members of the Chex Mix squadron. We can only assume the flamoids have taken over.
To make matters worse, we have found that conventional weapons seem to have no effect on these flamoids. However, by recalibrating the phase frequency of our Zorcher, we can send the flamoids back to their own dimension.
We need a volunteer to fly to the caverns of Bezoik and attempt to rescue the missing units there.
That's ridiculous. What soldier'd be fool enough to enter a cavern full of unstoppable flamoids from another dimension?
I'm not volunteering, I'm standing up. Stand-up's kind of my thing. I do this open mic night over at Zany's every Thursday. All right, forget it. Fine, I'll go. Wait, what's the address? Okay, I'll figure it out myself. You know, this looks like a nice place for a summer home. This or the inside of a flaming garbage can.
Just call it a dumpster fire.
I wonder if they validate parking.
Alright, so that's Salty Boy. Which is what I'm gonna call him. So, PRETZL is what's left. Let's take a look.
Last week, a volcano exploded on planet Bezoik, launching particles of rock into space. One of these asteroids was captured and brought to our lands for testing.
We were investigating these globules as proof of snack life on other planets when we discovered that they actually contain eggs to an evil snack-eating creature from another dimension. When the eggs are exposed to nutritional substances, they hatch into what we call flamoids.
2 days ago, we lost contact with the people on Bezoik.
I was trying to figure out what the name card on the
squadron.
left said in that part of the cutscene,
the flamoids have
can't see
taken
it.
over.
To make matters
It's there for a
worse,
split second.
we have found that conventional weapons seem to have no effect on these flamoids. However, by recalibrating the phase frequency of our Zorcher, we can send the flamoids back to their own dimension.
We need a volunteer to fly to the caverns of Bezoik and attempt to rescue the missing units there.
That's ridiculous. What soldier'd be fool enough to enter a cavern full of unstoppable flamoids from another dimension?
Alright, yep, just beat boop everywhere. Okay. Alright. Well, that seems mostly pointless. Like, that's kind of just annoying and not interesting, but, well, he's a character that exists, so I'll put him on the list. I'm gonna put up a poll in the chat. It should be there. It should last for 3 minutes while it's there. Whoops, I will be right back. And then we will do whatever character is decided in the poll. There we go. I wasn't actually unmuted. Let me bring it back here. Looks like the only vote is for who I figured would end up winning. And that is Shane. Kind of the overwhelmingly interesting choice out of the bunch. So, there we go. Let's do it. I should be able to... Can I not skip this? Wow. I figured I could skip it, but I could only skip all of it.
Alright.
Oh, there you go. Okay, we can skip all of it. I'm gonna start the timer again. Because why not? This isn't really a speed run, but... might as well... treat it like one.
Y'all even cowboys.
His voice lines got cut off there. Yeah, so the shadow is different. Alright, we can't go in there. There's gotta be a way to open that.
I'll just tie this horse up right here.
There's really nothing to do in the ship? Alright, I'm real suspicious of that. But, in the interest of actually getting this done... Oh, that's right, that is what opens that, I forgot.
This cowboy to ride.
Yeah. Twitch has a, Twitch added a poll feature, I don't know, probably sometime last year. And we have to read that secret. Because I didn't know that they were readable before.
Well, it done made me stronger.
Okay, that time it didn't. That time both voice lines played at the same time. Alright. Chatsmix Bazoic's Spiciest Newsletter. This is the first one you end up finding. Volume 398. Greetings, Gossip Fiend. Your old pal Shet here. Unlike those other news sources with their fact-checking departments, I'm back from my basement to bring you the hottest rumors and speculation on Bazoic. Make mine honey ghosted. It seems that someone has a sweet tooth and sticky fingers. All the honey is missing from the latest IFS supply shipment. I'm not pointing any fingers, but it seems like Officer Crumb landed a pretty sweet gig when he was assigned the case. Oh, that's just a window. Okay, so you can actually see that from there, yeah. I don't know why those switches are so finicky. Yeah, see, the water is on the ground there. I wasn't wrong. And that was just in midair in that one spot in stage 5. I don't know why.
I'd wager there's a switch around here somewhere. Well, hot dog.
Well, hot dog. I wouldn't want to eat a hot dog for breakfast, though.
Well, time to round up the blue door. Come a long way since covered wagons, huh? Let's check it out.
Oh, jeez. Are there any points of this room? we have to go up this thing.
Even cowboys care about safety, especially cowboys.
It's a little odd and annoying that there's this fog towards the bottom of his visor. Actually, the top too. Like, get some windshield wipers or something, I don't know. Whoops. Yeah, it's kind of hard to shoot through things that are fully opaque and know where you're shooting. I still think there should be a secret in here. Oh, wow, we were right under par time.
Time to hit the old dusty trail. Shoo-wee, got some enough crates to get a wagon train to Oregon.
I like how I shot him twice and then he was alerted. What the heck? In Doom, as soon as you shoot, enemies will hear it, unless they're deaf. Like, deaf is a flag.
This here key There's in the door somewhere. That's why they call me the Rockin' Kid.
Well, I didn't hear whatever joke he made about the key, because he was busy yee-hawing. What am I doing? Do this first, then do that. Wow! Someone hitched a ride.
Yep. Woo, I'll be the fastest Zorcher in the West, or wherever it is we are. What sort of newfangled contraption is this now?
Alright, I guess I can just go on this right from here. I made this hard for myself the first time. So I was jumping on it from one of the boxes over here. Now, there was a secret over here. I don't remember what was in it, but let's go get it again.
Well, I'll be.
Oh, it was a supercharge, okay. Alright, let's see if I can get on here from here again. There we go.
Big old bowl of milk. Times like these, it pays to be a cowboy. Drain faster, you ingrate. Oh, I see, you're a troublemaker.
I was already pushing the mouse button when it weapon switched, so it didn't shoot.
Looks like this milk has milked its last, milk. That's what I call a key covered in milk. Although I reckon a lot of folks call it that.
Wait, that was the yellow key.
Well,
See, for some reason, the health specifically, or armor specifically, cuts off his voice line. But all the other ones don't. Where is the yellow door? Oh, it's right there. Duh. So what opens this? Because last time I pushed it over here, and it opened. That happened again.
I don't really want to make Shane stronger.
I don't know if that's just coincidence or what. Or if that's actually the trigger, because that's a really weird trigger.
Red, the color of biscuits or something.
Citation needed? Yeah, I don't know. Time base is what I kind of want to think too, but... Hell, dude. Took the long way out there, didn't I?
They don't sell these at the general store.
Actually, wait. Can they shoot through that? No, that's it. That's a window. Okay, that was also under par.
Let's ride.
Ride what?
Just a breadstick and an elevator. Real California stuff. Well, this must be where they make the snake.
Man, this has like no limit to its effective range the way I sniped that guy across the hall. Yeah, that guy definitely alerted after he died. That's exactly what happened.
Ah, Old Blue. I knew a guy named Old Blue. Didn't much care for him, to be honest, Apple.
Wow, he just jumped on a desk. Rude. Yeah, I remember that was the room that I was really confused about what got alerted, but it probably was the dudes that I killed after I walked through them after they were dying. Well, killed. Zorched. After they were being teleported.
Poor fella must have swallowed this here key.
Alright, Fred's line for that key was better. Guess there's, yeah, nothing else for me to do in here. Whoops, I went the wrong way for that last time, too.
Y'all really want to make Shane stronger? Alrighty then. Even cowboys care about safety, especially cowboys. What that is, I don't know, but I bet it can blast through slime like a cactus through a covered wagon.
A cactus through what?
Well, I'll be.
Alright. For some reason I was thinking I had to do something else before hitting that switch, but I'm thinking of stage 4.
This is stickier than rock candy from a Texarkana general store.
Okay. Took me a minute to process that one. Hello? Open? Please? Thank you. Almost did it again there.
I'll get me one of them computer things.
One of them computer things. You know what is sad about this weapon versus its counterpart in the original? In the original, you could see it reload. Whereas in this, no, not really. That's where it came from? No.
Well, y'all really want to make Shane stronger? Alrighty then.
No, that is where it came from. Oh, right. Isn't there a thing in here that I just have to hit to end the, yeah. Okay, wow, that was way under par.
Level 4. Haven't heard that name in years. Well, look who it is, old Flemmy Two Spoons.
Flemmy Two Spoons. Okay. Was I supposed to have the rocket launcher by now? Because I don't think I do.
Y'all really want to make Shane stronger? Alrighty then. Well, I think I'm gonna need a bigger holster.
Oh, there it is. Never mind. Wow, what the heck is that? Oh, it's for this, and I have full ammo for this. Okay, what? Oh. I was gonna say, I was like, I didn't think cactuses hurt me. They don't. That's not what hit me. It's weird how Shane is so mouthy about the armor pickups, And then he keeps getting cut off.
Well, that is a wagon load.
That works.
Even cowboys care about safety, especially cowboys. Mm-hmm. Time to flip the old switch.
Right. Which way do I have to go out? If I go out here... Go in here. I think it's right here. Yeah. What was that? Oh, I picked stuff up. I was like, there's no, like, empty weapon sound, is there? No, there isn't. I don't know what made that sound. Oh, right. I forgot I have to jump for that.
Doggone it, now I've seen it.
Open the door.
A maze. Is this some sort of breadcrumb joke? Buddy, I ain't laughing.
Breadcrumb joke?
I do declare. Well, yippee-ki-yay. Well, y'all really want to make Shane stronger? Alrighty then. See, that's why they call me the baddest unlocking, rocking, cowboys care about safe side of the Mississippi. Cowboys.
It's like I have to... Oh, I didn't get the key. Where was the key? It was right there.
You know, they ought to make maps for this type of business.
You don't say, Shane. Given that the original game did have maps. Alright, 4 out of 5.
Time to saddle up.
God damn it. Frickin' doors. Alright, well.
Y'all, well, they done made me stronger. Tunnels.
There's the mysterious floating in midair water.
I wasn't. But I had a friend who
There's
was.
a third, right? Yep.
He wasn't really my friend. But man, he was.
I have no ammo. Thanks.
A secret, well, they done made me stronger.
Seriously. How can you make an FPS that doesn't auto-switch weapon when you run out of ammo?
I'm gonna call this here the Blue Key, on account of it being so blue.
Where does this go? Alright, I legit don't remember finding this last time. That's the other gate, okay. Is there a restart level option? Yeah, there is. It's right there.
Well, where were you the day old Shane McBread rode in? Y'all really want to make Shane stronger? All right, well, more like yellow, but I struck it all right. Well, I'll be.
Got him. I didn't expect to make that.
See, now it's a lot easier when y'all just open the trouble.
That's right. I have to go back into the blue key area if I want more ammo for this. Although I think there's some at the end of this area too. And actually, there is a shortcut
that's
out.
A bridge should have a Rio Grande rattlesnake rattling like a... Don't look down.
I used weapon 5 for that last time. That's right, I have to go up there later anyway.
Looks like them boys weren't too keen on me getting this here key.
Okay, let's go back down here so that I can get that other ammo. Even though that means I have to retrace my steps through here.
I reckon it's almost time to round up the old posse.
Forget, is there anything in that room?
Now what in tarnation did that unlock?
Actually, it's worth going back this way because I avoid having to go through all the goop.
Well, yippee-ki-yay!
Oh, that's right. This is the minecart thing, isn't it?
Always good.
Alright, we get to do the minecart again. Which honestly probably wastes a ton of time. It's weird that you have to... I have to aim. If I don't move my mouse, then for some reason I turn around in the cart, which doesn't make any sense. But it's like, I'm along for the ride, but I'm not in an object whose bearing changes mine.
A secret hot diggity dog. There gotta be something dashed here. My name ain't shit.
Alright, this is a bad idea. Never mind, I apparently killed it without even meaning to kill it. Well, there you go. That took like 31 minutes. There, we'll stop it at 31 flat. That you have witnessed. Yeah, that's one thing. Let's actually see. I can't believe, like, I'm sure people speedrun this. I know people were speedrunning this probably on day one because, you know, that's when you get all of the 30 here world record people who want a free world record. That lasts for 2 seconds until somebody feels like putting effort into it. Let me see. Yep, Chex Quest HD. Here we go. Alright, Depravity I recognize from Dime's server. So, like, he definitely does play FPSs, but what the fuck? 4 minutes, 3 seconds for the entire game? I feel like there's no way. That has to involve out-of-bounds shenanigans or something. So now I'm actually kind of curious to see what that's about. Scuddy has a 6 minutes, 29 seconds. I know Scuddy's in that server as well. But Scuddy was definitely one of the early ones wanting to speedrun it. And yeah, I guess they just... I mean, all of this happened around 10 days ago. Scuddy's is 11 days old, and Depravity's is 10 days old. And so is Goobert and Blendtech Baby, which all have 4-minute times. Like, below 5 minute. So, I wonder why Scuddy didn't... I wonder if there is something about the run that made Scuddy not want to come back to it or something. Anyway. Let's watch the ending.
Please help us. We're stuck.
Whoo-wee, you are slimier than a greased-up armadillo.
Whew, y'all ain't skedaddled this fast since I made my chili pie a surprise. Oh, no!
Oh, the oh no is still there. Oh, also...
Hey now, this little Bronco's got some fight left in it. Come on, giddy up, Bronco.
I just realized I'm really dumb. The timer was on, but not showing.
We gather here today to honor those Chex Mix warriors who paid the highest price to secure our safety and freedom from the Flemoid menace. My heart is heavy with grief at the terrific loss of nutrients to the Flemoid hordes, but filled with gratitude for our heroes who did not perish defending Bezoik and stand here today receiving our highest honor, the Chex Dallion of Bravery. Without their relentless courage, we would be deprived of the precious nutrients that contribute to the health and happiness of every citizen member of the IFS. So, on behalf of the entire galaxy, we thank the Chex Mix Squadron. You truly are the perfect
I wonder what 100%... Oh, no one has run 100%.
Well, I reckon y'all are wondering what happened to me. My whole life, I'd been the last one in the bowl. Heck, most folks don't even think twice about a breadstick. But by golly, I came back to a welcome party that would have a dogwood tree barking. They named me sheriff and crowned me the fastest sorcerer in the West. Hot diggity, I like the sound of that. But I reckon the taste of adventure was just too sweet, because as nice as all that hooting and hollering was, I knew I couldn't stay. So I rode off into the sunrise. I meant to ride off into the sunset, but they look awful doggone similar. And as it turns out, sunrise is a much better time to ride off anyway on account of the daylight. But hey, I guess that's why they call me the big bad breadstick of, wait, the rootinest, tootinest, crusty, rustin', I'll remember what they call me, it doesn't matter anyway.
He makes a good point, though. Why does everybody ride off into the sunset? Doesn't make any sense, does it? I prefer driving in daylight, I'll say that. So there you go, that was the second playthrough. So there are no 100% runs of this game. But there are any percent all characters runs. which means you have to run through the game 6 times. Why would you do that to yourself? This music is also way louder than anything else in the game, aside from the teleport sounds. So the audio balance is a little bit wonky from time to time. But I mean, this is a free game on Steam. Like, you can play this. You do not have to pay anything for it. The additional character codes were originally distributed in, like, bags of Chex Mix, I think. But, like, naturally, the internet distributed those codes within, like, days of the game launching. And if you want to play the originals, you should be able to find a forum post with the Chex Quest 3 WAD, which includes Chex... Well, it's not a WAD, it's a zip. It's a zip of a version of Z-Doom bundled with the Chex Quest 3 WAD, which includes all 3, actually. It includes 1, 2, and 3. I was playing Chex Quest 1 from the original WAD, not from the combined one, so that I could play it in Chocolate Doom, or Crispy, as it turned out, because Chocolate crashed in the last level. I wonder if that's going to happen with Chex Quest 2. Speaking of Chex Quest 2 and 3, those will be the subject of tomorrow night's stream. Obviously, it's pretty late now, but I wanted to get... Ideally, I wanted to get what I got done. So I'm glad we got both the original and the HD version in here, so you could compare and contrast. You had, you know, the same musical roots in terms of the soundtrack. You had similar level ideas, same level names, but quite a bit different in the designs, especially in 2, 3, and 4. Well, and 5, honestly. Really in all of them. More verticality. Although, I guess that's selling the original a little bit short. There was plenty of verticality in the original, but you have jumping in this. You had, like, you had the crate climbing, which you didn't really have that in the original. You had jumping off to a crate from an elevator, but that was it. So yeah, this does some interesting things that the original did. And of course, like, the very beginning, where you have to go into that door that opens to below the ship, like, that's totally new. So you know you're in for a different experience when you play this. Again, I have several nits about this game when it comes to a first-person shooter. It took away auto-fire. It took away weapon auto-switching when you run out of ammo, which is a big no-no. The movement is not as crisp as Doom's movement. It takes a while to... It takes a significant amount of time to get started, which means you have to really think ahead about strafing to avoid the shots from the enemies that have the 2 goop launchers. The keys are not rebindable. The game supports controller vibration and doesn't let you turn it off. So, yeah, there's issues with it. It definitely feels like it would have benefited from having more FPS veterans in terms of either development or just, like, game design on board for it, but they did a pretty decent job carrying over the original, and the lore, the secrets, are hands down the best part, and the ending cutscenes are pretty good too. So, I don't know, it's a pretty damn good thing to, you know, just mess around and play for not having to pay anything for it. And shoutouts to the Chex Mix team and all the developers involved for, you know, giving this a resurgence after 24 years, like the credits said. Because, you know, there have been... You know, there's been a small pocket of diehard fans of Chex Quest that, you know, haven't gone away in all those years. So... that's a good question. No, this was definitely... Like, it was definitely... If it was released on multiple platforms, then it was released at once. But I'm not actually sure if it was released on any consoles. That's actually a good question. Oh, gee, the second DuckDuckGo result is the character unlock codes. I have a feeling it's PC only, but let me see. Yeah, they just linked to Steam. And they also have the soundtrack on Spotify, which actually, like, that's worth noting. The soundtrack to this is pretty damn good. Is this also... Yeah, that's also just the same Steam link. Yeah, so it's only on Steam. But yeah, it's definitely something where you could fathom that being the case. Or maybe, actually, what was the name of the studio again? I already friggin' forgot, and I feel stupid for forgetting. Let me see if I can find the, actually, the Steam page might... oh yeah. Flight School Studio. Now, I know if I click on the developer on Steam, it's not going to bring me to anything useful, because Steam is stupid, and when you click on the developer, it brings you to the publisher page now, which is useless. Like, if I want to see more games by a specific developer because I like a game that a developer made, guess what? I don't want to go to the publisher's page, which is probably going to have 500 games that that developer didn't make. But that's what Steam does now, since, I don't know, as of a few months ago, and I hate it. It is the worst thing about Steam. Oh, actually, it did go to search. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do. It didn't go to the publisher page. It went to the search page, filling in Flight School Studio for developer, and that didn't match anything. Huh? How does that work? Alright, let's see. They have a website. Let's see what's listed on the website. Work. Let's see. Creature in the Well. Wondersland. Some kind of American Express thing. Anomaly Tracker? Not all of these are games. Island Time. I honestly wonder how many things they've even made before that are games. Okay, this looks like... Okay, Make-A-Wish mobile video game. Let me see. I'm gonna look them up on Wikipedia, see if I can find something that way. Oh, Island Time might have been a VR game for consoles. So it's quite possible this is the first PC FPS they've ever made. I don't know, it's hard to get a read on exactly the list of games that they've created, but this is probably the first of this kind. So, I mean, given that, they did a decent job. I can at least say that for them, but, I mean, also makes me wonder why they picked that studio in particular. I don't know, but credits to them, they did a decent job with this. So, if you want a free game to kill time with, you could do much worse than this.